Hi, from Excel Simplified. Today I will show you 13 basic formulas that we frequently use in Excel files.
Let's start now with the add function. You can see that I have already get ready a set of numbers in these 4 cells, and I will input the formula here and we shall see the results. For add, it's very simple. Just select the equal sign on keyboard, equals. Let's say we are going to add this cell, 0 plus 1 plus 5 plus 6. Enter. So the result is 12. Next we have the sum. Sum and add will actually display the same results. It's just that sum is very useful when we need to add up a whole set of numbers. So instead of we having to click one by one to add on, we can simply just put equals sum, open bracket, click the first cell and drag all the way to the last cell, close the bracket, enter. And the total for all these numbers are actually 246. Same for here, sum, over here, close the bracket, enter, 65. Next we go to minus. It works exactly the same as add. So equals 20 minus 10 minus 30 minus 5, so we actually get a negative 25. Multiply, also very straightforward, equals 5. So in this case we need to remember that multiply we don't use the symbol x. Instead of x we are actually using asterisk, which is this one, and click on this cell, equals 30. Divide, equals 100. So for divide we use the symbol slash on our keyboard. So 100 divided by 20 equals to 5. There are times when we need to use the combination of add, minus, multiply and divide. So in this case you need to be aware that the way we arrange the numbers will actually affect the results. So for example, in this the first case scenario, 20 plus 80 divided by 5 and times 10. Let's put it into formula. 20 plus 80 divided by 5 times 10. You actually get 180 in this. However, in this case, you notice that I have put in brackets for 20 and 80. This means that I'm actually giving instruction to Excel to calculate 20 plus 80 first before they proceed with the divide and the multiply. So in this case, bracket 20 plus 80, close bracket, divided by 5 times 10. You see the result is very different. We get 200 for this formula. And the next one, let's say we want it to proceed with 5 times 10 first before it starts to calculate the rest. So we will be doing 20 plus 80 divided. Then we have the bracket here, 5 times 10. So we are actually giving instruction that Excel should calculate 5 times 10 first. So in this case, it becomes 20 plus 80, 100, divided by 50. So we are getting 21.6 for this result. Same thing for here, 20 plus 80, bracket, divided by, bracket again, 5 times 10. And here's the result, it's actually 2. So be very mindful when you are using a combination of add, minus, multiply, and divide. Now with min, is actually a function to find the lowest value number from a set of numbers. So for this case, we have a set of numbers here, but we would like to know which is the lowest value number here. So in this case, equals min bracket, and we shall highlight the whole cell, close bracket, enter. So it's telling us from this set of numbers, number 0 is the lowest value. I'm going to change it to -5. So now the lowest number is no longer 0. The lowest number is actually -5. Now is the max. Max will help us to find the highest value number from this set of numbers. So equals max column. We highlight the whole series, close the bracket, enter. So it's telling us 37 is the highest number from this set. Let's say I am changing this to 100. Now it will change to tell us that 100 is the highest value number. Then we move on to average. Average bracket, and we can highlight all 4 cells here, close bracket, enter. So the average value for these 4 numbers is actually 16.25. Next up, we have the median, but median is more complicated than average. They are not the same. For example, this set of numbers 20, 10, 30, and 5, I would like to know what are the median. Equals median, select, close bracket, enter. So the function is telling us the median for this set of numbers is actually 15. Once we select the function median, it will actually count the median by sorting the number in ascending order, and then choose the number right in the middle of it. In this case, it's 10 and 20. So 10 and 20, the average of these two is actually 15. That's how it gets 15 here. So I have another set of numbers here, 5 cells. I'm going to type in median. Choose all the cells, close bracket, enter. So it's telling us the median for this set is actually 17.7. Next up is the count function. Count, open bracket, choose the cells, close bracket, enter. So what does count tells us is that how many of these cells have numbers in it. So it's telling us out of these 9 cells, all of them actually has numbers in it. Let's say I'm going to delete the number 5 from here. So it will start showing that these 9 cells, only 8 cells have numbers in it. I can delete, I'm not going to delete, maybe I'm going to type a text blank here. So again, it reduced to 7. It doesn't count in text, it only counts numbers in the cells. So what are we going to do if we want to count everything, including text and numbers? In that case, we will use count A instead. So you can see this set of data, I actually have numbers and person's name. So in this case, we put count A bracket, select the cells, close bracket, enter. So it's telling us that all 9 cells have either text or numbers in them. Let's say I am deleting Jason from the data. It will tell us out of these 9 cells, only 8 cells have data. Next is if function. So in this scenario, you have student exam scores as below, and you would like to put a certain remarks over by the side to say whether it is a pass or it is a fail. So I'm setting a precondition here is that anything above 80 marks is considered as pass, and anything below it, they are fail. So I'm going to put in equals if this cell's number is above 80 is pass. Please remember that if we are typing any text into functions, we need to put in apostrophe. So pass and another apostrophe. Close bracket. So it's telling us the score 75 marks is actually fail. So we are going to pull this formula down. So there is another similar function, which is the Countif. So for the same set of numbers, notice that these are the students' name and these are their scores in exam. As I mentioned just now, I have set the condition as anything above 80 is considered as pass, and below that, that will be fail. So I'm trying to know how many students in my class that have passed or failed. So I'm going to put in count if bracket. I'm going to highlight all of this, and then I'm going to tell it which one to count on. Let's say I would like to know how many students have passed. So I'm going to put the condition again, apostrophe, above 80, apostrophe again, close bracket, enter. So it's telling me that 5 students are scoring above 80, which is a pass. That's it. 13 easy and basic Excel functions that we frequently use. If you like my video, please give me a like there and subscribe this channel for more upcoming videos on using Excel.